Hi everybody, it's Jess, your go-to YouTube dance commentator, and we're here taking a look at Our Birthday and their track, SQUEEZY. We have the music video pulled up. As soon as the dance practice releases, we are going to take a look, share our thoughts. Hopefully we'll have one. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, really cute. Birthday cake? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the phrasing of the dance, I'm intrigued. Oh, that was a really good match cut. No! Oh, are those ground shoes? No, it's cool. Oh. I feel like we've seen this location in some of other videos. I mean, might as well. Yeah, they're wearing ground shoes. Yay! Debut! Where's the choreographer? Huh? Not listed. I probably missed him. I have a habit of missing important details in credits. That was cute. Makes me intrigued on the phrasing, specifically in the chorus, because the movement phrase bleeds, even though there's not a sound that they're going on to do the movement, which is kind of cool. It's risky when you do that in order for it to like maintain legibility and not be overly dense. So I'm excited to see what that looks like in a dance practice form. The dance practice is here. Let's watch. And they're singing live too. Nice. Yeah. Nice. That was nice. I like those add-ons. That was cute. Not yet. With a dance break. Very nice. Cool. Clear. So impressive, guys. Like woo! Woo! We were able to hear them, which was awesome. Now, what I'm curious about is, let's say 3 comebacks from now, will we have this degree of projection with fullness? I'm not sure, because what I've noticed with a lot of groups is in their very beginning rookie era kind of time, which is a beautiful time for a group to have, their projection is through the roof because they're young and they're springy and and they're spry. But essentially, you're gonna have way more projection. You're gonna be way more cleaner because the tracks that you're doing as a rookie are ones that you've been able to sit with a lot longer than your future comebacks will. And that's absolutely fine, but a lot of times you don't normally get to see what kind of direction a group chooses to take until about year 2, year 3, when we're past that rookie phase. The not honeymoon phase is off, but the schedule where you get booked and blessed starts to take a lot of your time that you normally would just dedicate to recording, practicing, those types of things where you still dedicate it, but you got to borrow time in other places, right? So I'm very curious about that. This was really, really fun. I love that it's stage practice so we get to hear them. It really shows you how impressive it is. Does not matter if we see 15 groups do it versus only 1 group. It is still super impressive to condition your body to be able to project like this and sing fully. I commend it, always. I really love my feature in the beginning. I love how she establishes herself there, and I like that everybody joins in. They're like, hey, we're here. She comes out. She's like, hey, it's a birthday. We clap it. They look over to her, and they notice her hands. She does a nice little wave to show that she's blowing out candles. Isn't that cute? Because it's our birthday. The toss is fun. Then they go to match where your first feature is. I mean, she's technically second feature, but verse feature, where they all go to where she is to make that column. We open it up, sending it down. So it is not necessarily an add-on, but we are creating a fun transition to establish a new formation with everybody doing the same thing in unison, which is fun. I like the poses. Then it goes ba da 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 da, and then they open it up a little bit more. Ba ba ba. That's really fun. So it also is a fun musicality moment in your timing where you're not just going on 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going on how she's vocalizing in the tone of it, in the rhythm of it, to get our last 3 out. So I like that they brought the legs in on that, which was fun. They lean it back. I love how their spacing checks out to where they can have this press back from each other. Then we go into every other. Oh, so nice. Arms get placed down. They drop, they transition, and I like the switch off of the heels on that. Then we flick those hands like we're doing a Janet Jackson, which is really fun. So that's the old school party scene of things. And also we drop down so they add into what this group's doing. The little patty cake moment's fun. Then they travel it down. It's nice. You have that woo woo. Arms go up to help create more fullness from your features there. I like this little moment where they do a little kid and play. There's so much old school social party dance space in this that makes it really fun, but have that classic feel. Then we go to the more of a new school smeeze in this ball change. They don't really smeeze it up with the upper body, but it's the lower body pattern that we can register. So the toss is fun. And I like the subtleties, a little slinky, different change of our moments in our movement. I don't really use moments. in their movement and how they're executing it, because the tone of the track is shifted. You don't want to do the same thing from the intro to the first verse to the pre-chorus if they all sound different. And that's what we're seeing. It's really nice. So we do this rock back. It's nice. They do a little swim. Then we have it, a little tick, 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 tick. They do a little isolation of that chest with a weight shift that's super rigid. That helps with the tick, tick sound and how it sounds whenever you say it. It's a little choppy. It's cool. Then she brings it up. She's commanding. Anytime a feature's featured, they toss that arm up. They do a gesture to be like, hey, look at me, regardless of where they are. Very smart. Command your space. There's 7 of you, right? And you have that squeezy, where it kind of looks like we're squeezing a lemon and our faces in between it, right? Then we toss it, kick back, and then I like the hop on that. And then we have these poses. It's really fun. Also, as a side note, this group gives me the similar vibes that Hype Princess does. So would I love to see a collab stage? Of course. For sure. I like the shoulder on it. It's fun. They do a little patty cake with the flick off. They take the hands and they said hello. And I like the heel press with the toe is really nice. And then they press it behind. And then they end up doing a phrase bleed with the hands. Da 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 da. They didn't stop it whenever they finish the words. They go da da da. And then they keep going. And I really like that. Yep. Bounce back. You see how they stopped it? They punctuated on whenever they punctuated vocally. That is what created variety within their chorus. So it makes it very captivating, right? And then I like the little individuality there, and they all press away. Flick it, come on. And then they open up. Notice that they are taking it, pressing onto the ball of the foot to balance, and then they rotate. Subtle. Love it. So they show they can go full. So their subtlety is a charming component that doesn't look like we're tired. It's we're adding it in, so it showcases visual variety for you as a viewer to enjoy. Really nice. Just toss it away. Here we go. She goes, body roll, we bring it forward. I like the switch off on that with the clap, it's nice. And then we end up placing that head down, which is nice. We travel it in, drop it, that's fun. They said, here we go, what you want? The little patty cake, and I like the commitment, even though they don't have somebody to patty cake, I like the visual. They're low, I like the commitment to what they were doing there. They're not fiddling with their hair, they're not fixing their clothes, they are there. It is what it is. Because you'd be shocked at how many times you would have a dancer or a person be down, and then they're like, okay, the focus isn't on me, so I'm gonna like fix something real quick. That's gonna mess with the visual, especially when you don't have a lot of people. It's a small group. If it's under 9, yeah. And I think this is great. So I like that they do a nice little lean with a pot of beret. It's nice, and I like the little party moment. Use that hair. Not a full-on cat daddy, but it's really fun. So I go hop, hop, hop. Really nice. And then she has the opposition. The head nods are fun. It looks like they're enjoying their time. The punches are fun. They project just as much in the beginning as they do in the middle as they do at the end, which is very impressive. So I like that rotation. I like the body roll out of it too. They go high, low, and I love how these two contributed to it. And notice it's a diagonal. Then what happens next is they body roll to get us to our next feature. Then it goes into a little trio, right? A triangle. I love that we're not just doing basic diagonal where we're just doing things not redundantly, but ambidextrously, where we do it on one side so we do it on the other. We're making different risk-taking in our break-offs, which I really like. I think it's super fun. And then from there, they use this little jump roping action to get us to go to the inside. And then we're going to a running man. And then we're jump roping it. The clap is fun. And then notice that she had a nice, fun visual. In the very back, everybody was frozen subtle. And not really frozen. We had one of our members drop a level, so we were already seeing this particular direction, so seeing her nice and high, and they're all doing what? They're looking at our feature, and it makes it so easy for us to see where they need to be. I love the fact that we're not just having feature centered. They're off center. They're over on God's green earth, over on the side. I really appreciate that because I'm not working to figure out who's featured. So we have that same choreo, but different formation, different pose, personalities. These are different rhythms. It is polyrhythmic. That's what's really interesting about this too, is that how they're singing, the pattern in which she just had to dance to what she's singing is not the same. Because if you notice, I think she's dancing on the offbeat. Yeah, boom, baby. So she has to like play patty cake that's not on the rhythm that she's doing. I remember touching on that exact point with Songhwa when they were doing work for his verse. I specifically remember that, and that it's much trickier than people realize when you have to sing. And I appreciate that they're singing, but it's polyrhythmic by their actual action of singing on a different rhythm than what their body is doing, especially if it's in unison. Goodness. The clap is fun, and they go hit, hit, baby, squeezy, squeezy, yeah, baby. That part too, it's another moment. Bounce fast. And then she says, okay, I believe, is this our leader and also one of our main dancers? I'm trying to remember from the pre-performances that I watched. She looks, I believe, like her hairstyle is similar to what I believe you guys clocked on Patreon. So that's my guess. I think she's our leader, but she is also one of our main dancers. But everybody holds it down really well. I like the just same move, opposite direction. Really speaks volumes, makes it easier to see your feature that way, but it's very cohesive. So everything else going on. Then bring it up to melody. So they're all facing her, even in the facing directionally. It's nice. Gosh, I love it. So then we break off is fun. They're like, oh no. They flick their hands up. Yeah, two-step. Notice she deviated. That two-step. And the tosses are fun. It's like we're about to do like a hits and pokes, but we don't. It's fun. Come on, with the knees and the shimmy of the shoulders is nice. We pull it down. Head swings around. Come on, 2 columns. Switch those feet up. I like the chest on it. This is your official dance break. Notice there's way more density here. And I like that it absolutely gives a feel of a dance break. Sometimes it can be anticlimactic. This isn't that. You're seeing a lot of our complementary choreography. I like that we're being more isolated. We're being more complex in our timing. I think it's fun. We send it down. I like the arms getting down. And then I like the clap up. We toss it. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's really nice. Bounce back. Just sending it back is fun. So we have that fun party moment, and then we're here near the end. It doesn't look like, oh, we're tired, so we're doing something subtle. No, it's we did something really complex, so we're doing something more pedestrian to show you that we can swing both, and you're going to be captivated either way. It's really nice. Body rolls nice. Arm swings to drop it down. There's your baby with a little, ooh. There's your squeezy. We go high, low. Then we have the shimmy with different angles, different directions. Really nice there. Arm swing is fun. It's like we're doing like a Bart Simpson, which I thought's fun. All that's fun. And then we're playing, listening to music, all in our own way. Some of us are listening to big headphones. Some are listening to just on one ear. We drop it down. I like that we break it off with the hinge down so you can see your center really easily. She ends up doing a little wave, which I thought was cute. And then we do a little head to finish. Well done to that. And also it looks like we're making the letter J, which I thought was fun. Wow, a lot to take in. A lot of fun things to uncover and appreciate about them. Happy debut, Our Birthday. Glad we could catch you at this point. Really excited to see more from them. I'm sure they're going to have a B-side of some capacity. JYP has a habit of those, which doesn't bother me in the slightest. I know they're not specifically under JYP, but they're like an affiliate, like the company is, similar to Boy Story was. Oh, this is great. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Jess, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.